Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Now, I listened to the disturbing audio that was released by Original Straight No Chaser, where Laxative, Loose Lips, Yuck Mouth, she went way off the grid, talking about Melody and Miss Van. I didn't find it amusing or entertaining, not one bit. I feel as though that each time I think that Martel can't go any lower, he proves me wrong. Melody gave Martel a lot of grace, a whole lot of grace. When people was telling Melody to, get at him, fight back, and she could actually destroy him by, revealing some of the things that she went throughout the 14-year marriage, and Melody held her ground. The only thing that she actually spoke about was his infidelity, and everything else that was leaked out about Martel was actually leaked either through court documents, from other people, his friends, to the Scotts revealing to the people that he don't have his builder's license, and other things that we actually seen or heard that went on the show, with him getting all aggravated and getting enraged, trying to go up against Melody. Things that his yuck mouth baby mama spilled, but Melody, she was like, no, I'm not going there. And even though that Martel was using every trick in the book, trying to come at Melody, trying to ruin her reputation, assassinate her character, trying to take all her friends from her, trying to isolate her, trying to, spread all types of lies against her, Melody she's still going through all of that, Melody gave Martel grace. And even when he, took her to court for custody of the kids, Melody she never struck back at him. She never did anything. So for Martel to go running off at the mouth and saying things, pillow talking to Yuck Mouth, it proves that there is no end to how low Martel will go. His standards is bottomless when it comes to Mel and anybody that's around him that has listened and watched him. I feel like that, I don't know what they're still standing around him for, why they're still trying to uphold him, uplift him, and they're trying to meet him with some type of loyalty, because he doesn't deserve any. Because Melody has done so much, has done so much to build this man up, to try to save his reputation, when she was the one running their businesses, doing everything. And the thanks she get is for all of this mess that's transpiring. Him running off the deep end, running wild, like he was raised by barracudas, and she has his 4 kids. So for all these people that's sitting back watching everything that he does to Melody, or has done to Melody, and they feel as though that it can never be them, I hope that they beware, because this audio that was released by Original Straight No Chaser, it shows that Martell don't give a doggone about nobody. Because if you don't give a doggone about the mother of your kids, somebody that has helped you, got you paid your way back into school and helped you graduate, helped you get your records expunged so you can have a sense of dignity, and helped you get a job so you can take care of yourself, and you turn around and shit on them, and you still got you still got people that feel as though that that he deserves some type of grace, some ounce of respect. I pity them people, because it's just a matter of time that he's going to attack them in the same manner or worse. Because if he can do this to Melody, there's no telling what he can do to anybody else. Because this is the person that was supposed to love, protect, and profess and honor their wedding vows. And Martell did none of that. So, like I say, I pity the people that are still trying to protect Martell. And as for Yuck Mouth, this girl, I am so tired of hearing that how young she thought she was, how naive she keep on saying she was. Because my thing is, she wasn't too young, because she had already had a baby that branded out of a relationship from a man that was already in a relationship. So for her to continue to try to overlook the fact that she was wrong in the situation, but she wants to try to give herself some or try to seek sympathy for herself by saying how young she was, how naive she was, and that she was taken advantage of. No, she was not taken advantage of. And I don't care what nobody says, she was not taken advantage of. This girl was she was a college student, and she had already had a baby before she met Martell. So that tells me that this girl knows how to think. She knows exactly what she wants, and she knows right from wrong. Yes, the conversations of her speaking to the original Straight No Chaser and sitting up on social media, it gives you the idea of this lady don't have it all. And she probably don't, but she know right from wrong, and she knows that what she did was wrong, and she knows what she's doing that wrong is wrong. But she's so this lady is in her 30s, damn near 40, and she's still sitting up on social media, sitting on the phone, talking, running her mouth about folks that she say she can't stand, she say she despise, but in fact she loves to hate Melody, but she can't hate Melody because she wants to be Melody so bad. She wanted Melody life, and she sat up there and messed around with Martell because she thought she was getting a millionaire. She thought she was getting the brains of the operation. Martell let her believe that he built this whole empire, and it was just him. Melody didn't do anything, but not let him tell it. Melody wasn't even a parent, but he did it all. And even to this date, if he did anything, had any ounce of business acumen, we would have seen an ounce of it. We haven't seen not a tinkle of business acumen from this man on this show. He's been on Love and Marriage Huntsville for 6 seasons, and we have not seen him do any type of business at transactions on his own. Outside of speaking to the suit man where he needed $100,000 buy-in for the suit line that he did not have. He was so dumb that when he sold his mama house, he couldn't even take the proceeds and buy into the suit line. So for this girl to sit up there and in her 30s, 2 kids, no job, no ambition, no self-respect, just sitting up there talking about other people's business for free, too dumb to even get paid for the information that she allegedly knows about these folks, and her keep trying to get on a show that is not checking for her. I don't feel bad for her, because my thing is, if Carlos wanted her on a show, Carlos would have had her on the show. Carlos is an executive producer at OWN. Carlos has Love and Mayor Huntsville, and he has how many spinoff shows? If he wanted to do a spinoff with Martell and YUCK and their family, he could have. So when she keep on saying that it's Melody stopping her, no, it's not Melody stopping her, because Melody is not checking for her. Carlos knows that YUCK and Martel ain't finna bring in no ratings from nowhere. People don't like her like that. Nobody is really checking for her like that. He could have easily, just like he got Martel on Real Housewives of Atlanta, doing double duty on Real Housewives of Atlanta and Love and Mayor Huntsville, he could have easily created a spinoff show for Martel. They boys. He helping Martel build his image. He doing all this press tour with Martel. So if he really wanted to do a spinoff show between Martel and YUCK and their life together, it could have been happened. Carlos knows there's nothing there. So what do? They keep stringing this girl along. Yeah, they want her, but she keeps saying that they want her, but they don't want her. She everything that she could give to the show or could have gave to the show, she's told it already. She told it for free. So why would somebody pay her for the information that she's willing to give for free? All people have to do is call her up and have a conversation, and she'll tell you whatever you want to know. So why would somebody waste good money and pay her to for something that they can get for free? She's not that interesting. And the things that she speak about is nothing of her own. She's speaking about everything about everybody else. But she went way gutter when she started talking about Miss Van. What does Miss Van have to do with anything that's going on between Martel, Melody, and YUCK? YUCK, she went way off the deep end. And I never had any respect for the girl. But this takes it to a new low for me, for her to bring Miss Van up in her conversation. I feel as though for a person that has dumped so many babies willingly and unwillingly, for a man that denounced her as a peasant on national TV, and she's still chasing him, and then for him to be in a relationship with her for 10 plus years and to bounce her down to friend, and she's still up here chasing him, but yet she is up here speaking on somebody else's parenting, somebody else's motherhood, when she act like she was raised in a household where she is missing the affection, never got the love from her parents, and never got the attention that she is so desperately seeking today. But yet she can open her mouth and try to speak on someone else. And I'm not going to repeat anything that she said on that conversation with Original Straight No Chaser, because I don't feel as though the need, just like it was repeated to her and she should have tuned it out. I'm going to do the same thing. But what I will say is this girl, her karma is her setback, and her biggest her biggest karma is going to be her mouth. She is her own worst enemy. She is she is Martell's karma, and they are each other's karma. And I hope that when the court system is finished with Martell and get him for this revenge plea and locking him up, I don't care how much time he get, lock him up. I hope that there's room on the docket for her. I hope that there is something that this girl can be charged with. I don't care what it is, but just to see her get some type of karma, just to see her get some type of, to give Melody an ounce of justice, I'm here for it. I'm waiting for it. I'm living for it, because this girl, she just won't stop. She's going to continue to run her mouth and feel as though that she does nothing wrong and try to take the naive, I'm young approach. Girls, you're not that young. You had already had a baby. Most people will say, okay, the first mistake, okay, I can understand that. But 2 mistakes? No. You knew right from wrong. You knew exactly what you were doing. You knew exactly what you were saying when you were on the phone, chirping it up. You knew exactly what you was doing when you was taunting Melody. She knew exactly what she was doing when she was sitting on social media with her son, with the Hennessy bottles, not feeding the kids, giving them popsicles and donuts and stuff. She knew exactly what she was doing. That's why the courts had to ticket her for not having the son in the a car seat, because they not buying it either. You can say, "Oh, I'm young, I'm a new mom, this, that, and the other." The court's not buying it either, and that's why they ticketed her, and that's why should nobody else continue to give her the pass that she's so searching for, because she want to keep on saying, I know I was messing with a married man, but I was young. No, girl, you wasn't that young, because you had already had 1 baby. So you knew what the consequences were. You know, there's a cause and there's an effect, and you went straight gutter. You went straight to hell. And that's exactly where she needs to reside, straight in hell, for going this gutter, talking about things that had no business being discussed, about other women, when her parenting skills is so lackluster that, I'm surprised the courts or somebody haven't stepped in and knocked on her door. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.